TV. I am Strange Babe. Just thought I'd pop in on everyone, see how the how everybody's doing. It's Wednesday, June the 24th, 2026. Oh, it's got a notification. But yeah, I thought I'd come through. I'm watching the stream. See if anybody up and at it, wanna talk or debate, just chill out on the live stream. Yeah, I was settling in for the night, the day, the evening. And I figured maybe I'd talk to someone's, I'll eventually be ready to turn over and go to sleep. It's about 8-ish. I want to say about 8 o'clock now. And I had dinner, and now I feel like talking, chatting. Don't forget to hit the live and not the live, but the comment section and the subscribe and the like. I will appreciate it very much. I'm just trying to have a little conversation before I call it a night. If anybody want to talk and debate or whatever, we can do it now. It's about 8 o'clock where I'm located, and I'm settling in, looking for some people who want to chat. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. This is Yesme TV, trying to chat with the people of the world, trying to see what everybody up to. What time is it? Where you at? It's about 8 here. I'm in Utah. Feel like chatting, debating. It don't make me no difference. Like just, you know what? I read that you can just, well, not read. I seen a lady, she just let her picture stay up there. And other people do the chatting. I don't know, I just get anxious. I'll be wanting to say something. How's everybody doing this evening? I hope you had a good day. I hope it was an easy hump day because it is Wednesday. Tomorrow, Thursday. Hopefully you'll have a pleasant day then. Hopefully you got everything you need set aside. Hey, how you doing? Everything ready for tomorrow? I got to get up early myself. Gotta get up early in the morning. Find me. Yes, I gotta get up and do my thing. But first, I gotta go to the dentist again. I've been living in the dentist's office and pulled teeth and did fillings. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, they did all that. Pulling teeth, making fillings, slapping on crowns. I don't know if y'all seen my little short, but yep, I was in the dentist's office being tortured. She tried to be cool, tried to guide me through, but I tell you, them shots in the mouth ain't nothing to smirk at. That's the worst part of it. I'm shocked. So I'm gonna do it all again tomorrow. Got some more work needs to be done in my mouth. And then after I leave there, I need to go grab a few things from the store. So I got my day cut out for me. Got a few more other things I gotta do, but I'm just keep those to myself. Hopefully, everybody had a good day. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. I really need your subs. I'm trying to become a big time um what is it? I think creator. No, not really. I just want to get to 1,000 subs so I can go get monetized. I got about 800 videos on this thing. It's about time for something to happen. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Just a small channel trying to grow. I'm trying to meet all the people I can. I would love to have my own little audience where we could come in here and talk about anything. This is a freedom of speech live. You're welcome to say whatever's on your mind. I don't have mine, so yeah, it's it's gonna be pretty interesting once I get people on here to sub. All I need you to do is sub and like and engage me on this live stream. I'm willing to talk about anything. If you've seen some of my videos, then you can ask me about what I meant by some of it, because some of my conversation can be a bit off the wall. So I would understand if you had questions about what I meant by this, that, and the other. Once again, this is Yesme TV. I'm Stranger Babe. And thank you for coming through. Hi, how you doing? I got 3 highs, and I really appreciate that, but I would appreciate it more if you hit the like and subscribe. Thank you for coming through. I'm talking about whatever you want to talk about. Some people want to go in on my voice, but this is my voice. It's raspy all the time. I always sound like I'm sleepy. That's what someone told me. Well, I'm not quite sleepy yet, but my voice probably sound like it. I hope everyone's having a good day. Don't forget to join my live by asking them questions. Have a statement. Shoot, you don't even have to talk to talk to me. We all can talk to each other, and I'll just read it. I have no mods on my channel. This channel is about freedom of speech and um, just enjoying your conversation. Will you sing Michael Jackson? She's out of my life. She's out of my life. I don't know whether to laugh or cry. I don't know whether to live or die. And it cuts like a knife. She's out of my life. It's out of my hands. Well, let me stop. Because I will keep singing. No problem. I like Michael Jackson. I know so much of his music. I can sing him pretty much for a while. Yeah, I grew up listening to Michael. He's one of my top performers. I enjoy his music. Even though he's gone, his music lives on. Well, right now I got 0 people in the live, but that's okay. I'm gonna sit here and wait until somebody come through. And someone did. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. me singing Michael Jackson. That was called She's Out of My Life. Yes. Like I was saying earlier, I'm on this live because I'm about ready to go call it a night. I figured I'll get on live, see what everybody up to, seeing if I can get some conversation going. I'm bored in Utah, lonely in Utah. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Florida and I'm in a spot where I don't really know my way around and know very few people. So the only way I'm going to be able to communicate is either get on the dating chat lines or, yeah, just get on the live and talk to people on live. I don't know what's been going on with my videotape. I guess what is this? Well, with my lives. Every time I get on live and I'm about to upload it to the channel, it has upcoming. I was thinking I hope there's nobody on this thing messing around my my phone is stopping me from uploading. If I can't upload, that means y'all not gonna be able to listen to my chats. I came through with the picture, the avatar picture of me, myself, and I, simply because I think it's enough of me face to face. I figure about it when I get some real chatters, maybe I'll do some more of them. But this right here is just so convenient for me. You know, some people, I don't know if they like looking at you, if they just prefer to listen to you talk. But, yeah, I don't know what's going on with my videotaping. I keep getting upcoming, and I can't seem to get it off there. My shit been moved around. It's annoying, you know. But the reason why I came today is just to converse with the public. Wanted to talk to the public. I'm keeping the conversation light. I don't really got nothing on my mind other than just having a little combo. But, you know, I do talk about that gang stalking that's still going on. If anybody know anything about that, don't think for one second I haven't forgotten about what I'm going through or trying to share it with anybody who's going through the same thing. It's just, you know, you can't just be so involved in that gang stalking shit because it's time consuming. And you can become obsessed with trying to find out who these people are, why they're doing it, and how can you jam their ass up. You know, it could become an obsession. So that's why I come on here and I talk about other things other than that. That's why I want to. I was looking at these videos. People were saying that a lot of things is changing, saying that people just ain't moving the same. You know, they're not as friendly anymore. They act like, you know, the nation in mourning. But I just think what it is, it's just, you know, they lost the election and just sulking, and, you know, they don't want to interact, don't want to be lively because they lost. But, you know, if I had some damn money and and somewhere in particular or something in particular I wanted to do, I'll be out having me a ball. But I'm in Utah, so I can't do too much of nothing. I don't know how it's gonna be when I get in Florida, but I know there's more things I could think of doing, and they they move differently in Florida. They got watering holes, they got clubs, they got places you could just kill a lot of time. They have parks everywhere, stores close by. People that's actually trying to mingle. It's that southern hospitality that's lacking in the West. They don't have that southern hospitality. People be wanting to talk to you down south. They want to see what you're about, what you're into, what you finna get into. And that usually be the first thing they say, what you finna get into. And then that's where the conversations start. In the West, not so much. So I'm ready to get back where I belong, where that southern hospitality, where people are interested in where you're going and what you're about to get into, and can they join you. Right here is it's kind of like people just school and work, and that's about it. So I done did that part. I'm ready to bounce. And don't be sure to hit that like and subscribe. Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it, but I really need your subs and I need a like from you. One or the other. It's very difficult trying to be a YouTuber and getting subs and then these watch hours. Man, they said I only had 94 watch hours. They ain't shit. I was so disappointed. I'm like, what? All these videos I done did, and all it is 94 watch hours, and I need 3,000. I'm about ready to get off this thing. I'm like, this has been a bad choice. I need to find something else to do. I thought it'd be easy. Well, not easy to get subs, but I thought it'd be a little more smoother than this. It's not. It's hard to get these old thousand subs. It's like it's stuck on one number. But but yeah, I mean, as soon as I get me some chatters, then we can get the conversation going. But if nobody's chatting with me and nobody want to say anything, it's hard to get this channel off the ground. I'm looking for an audience, a person I could kick the bobo with. This part here is just the basic hit that like and the subscribe. But I really need to get to that spot of having having people to talk to and subbing. I need people to sub with me so then I could get that group of people to come in and chat with everybody. Like I was saying before, thank you for that. Like, I appreciate it. Like I was saying before, I don't want this chat to be where everybody beefing and yelling at each other. I don't want nobody that think they're the smartest person in the room. I want a down to earth, welcoming chat, but adult chat where you can speak your mind and still be cool with one another. I don't want nobody to come out of the box just because somebody said something they like. You can speak your piece and then we can move on. Hey, how you doing? Hi. You can speak your piece and move on. That's what I really want from this chat. But the struggle is real when it comes to getting people to watch. I'm not really the type of person that would go um, too deep into like my personal life. Now I'll skim the top, and I think that's good enough. I have some interesting things that happen to me at times. And I don't mind sharing them. But the real intimate stuff I have to keep private. I'm sure y'all can respect that. And if anybody want to come through, I would like it. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. If anybody want to come through and they feel like they got something to say, then I want to tell anybody or the chat or me whatever they want to talk about is fine with me. And I'll give you my 2 cents. I'm not that good on advice, but I could listen and I could tell you a little bit about my experience with it, whatever you may come up with. I've been in the world long enough that, a lot of things has happened. When I say about clubs, clubs can get pretty dangerous. Not trying to knock anybody business, but there was a time when I used to go to the clubs, and it felt safe. Nobody was shooting, and if they was shooting, I wasn't in the area. But things can happen in the club because people getting their hands hold to different kinds of drugs. Like one time when I went to this club, I'll never forget it because it was like 1999, and I was out to the club wanting to enjoy myself. I was decked out. I had a black mini skirt on and a black tank top. I had weave was new to the scene. I had a long weave to the mid of my back, and I was out ready to have a good time. Well, when I got into the club, I had already drunk like a drink. That's all I had, just one drink. And and when I went into the club, it was packed. It was hot. People was, just excited about the new year coming in. Everybody was thinking the power was gonna go out and stuff because it'll be 2000 year 2000. Well, when I got in the club, I was looking, kind of cute, I guess, because these guys was like at me. And so me being feeling myself, I was like, could you buy me a drink? Buy me a drink. I'm dancing, looking at everybody partying and stuff. The guy goes and get me a drink. And I'm like, cool, and they was talking about, come on, it was two of them. They was like, come on out, come out with us. Like they wanted me to go with them somewhere. And I was like, I just got here. Literally, I had just walked in and I had took a sip of the drink, and they was just steady trying to rush me out the door. And, me being sassy and, feeling myself. I was like, I'm looking for that dude with the limo, being a smart ass after I got the drink. So then they was like, we're the one with the limo. It's our limo. It's our limo. Come on, come with us. And I'm like, and I'm still like, no, I just got here. Before I knew it, everything started looking like wavy, and I just remember just falling, you know, just falling to my knees because because I had walked to the bathroom, towards the bathroom, because I started getting dizzy, just feeling really weird. And I remember just falling to my knees and just grabbing hold to a table and didn't ask the people if I could sit there. I don't remember like saying anything to anybody. All I remember is falling and getting up, holding the table and sitting at the table. And before I knew it, my head was down. I remember my head going down. And And when I woke up, when I came to, the whole club was empty. The whole night was over. These guys had spiked my drink. Spiked my drink. I missed the whole night. I avoided going anywhere with them because I was being a smart ass. I ain't gonna even lie, I was being a smart ass after I got that drink, and I was just gonna dance myself in the crowd. But it hit so hard, whatever they put in that drink, I was out. It had to been less than 5 fucking minutes. It had to be because they was trying to get me out that door, and I felt like, what is the urgency of y'all trying to get me out? Of course, I know men, they have their own thing, in their mind what they want to do to you. But they was like, really, just come on, come on, come on with us, come on. I guess they knew that spike drink was gonna hit, and it hit fast. And yeah, when I woke up, the whole club was clear. I didn't feel dizzy. I just felt like I took a nap, like I just took a nap and woke up. And then I looked around, I seen all the people that worked in the club, but all the lights was on, and they're looking at me, and I'm looking at them, like they're looking at me like, Miss, you fell asleep. You done missed the whole party. And I was like, and I had my car out front. And I was like, I don't know what I said. I was just kind of shocked that it was over. But I remember telling them, well, I'm finna go. I got my car out front. And then they was like, oh, no, 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 no. You can't drive. You can't drive. Let us call you a cab. They called me a cab. And I went on home. But the same club, this young lady was in this club, and she went to the bathroom. She told me another woman walked in behind her and she said while she was in the stall, the woman eased her camera under the stall, like trying to look at her. Wait a minute. I think she said over the stall. I think she said she stuck her camera over the stall, trying to look down at her using the bathroom. See, that's an okay. I have to go by. Okay, see you later. Thank you for coming through. Somebody has stuck their camera over the stall trying to videotape her while she was using a bathroom. It was the same club. And that's one of the reasons why I stopped going out. I stopped going to the club. And then when my friend told me, the friend girl told me that same club, some woman, and it was a woman trying to film her, not a man, a woman trying to get footage, I guess, for the men, or maybe for herself. I don't know if it was some kind of little sneaky little ring they had going on, going behind women that they think maybe is intoxicated or having so much fun that they won't notice that they're being filmed in the bathroom. So that's one reason why I stopped going to the club. That's just one reason. It's many others. I realized that, when you go out and you're drinking and stuff, you get intoxicated. I don't think being out intoxicated is the way to go. As I got older, I realized that more and more. Like I remember this cop told me, he said, if you want to get drunk, stay home. I'm like, Well, damn, that makes sense because it's true. You get into too much stuff. Too many things can happen when you go out and being intoxicated. So I never forgot that advice he gave me. But I figure I'll just tell you that little story simply because, I'm going back to Florida. And when I get back to Florida, it's a lot of water and holes. But I'm going to make sure that if I drink something, it'll be just like a cocktail. There'll be no more getting drunk in the club. I don't care how many drinks I can pull, nothing like that. I'm just going to have one drink and leave. Or I may not even go out. See, because I done got to the point now that I don't, when I say go out, I don't mean like dancing and stuff. I would just go like to maybe, I guess you could say a bar. Just go to a bar and sit down and have a cocktail or two. But yeah, that taught me a really good lesson. And when the cop told me stay home if you want to get drunk, it made sense to me. I'm like, he is so right. It's the best advice I had in a minute, especially when it came to clubbing and drinking. But yeah, I figured I'd share that with you. I don't know if anybody ever here been Mickey, but let me tell you so. It will. Those guys could have did whatever, cause I was out like a light, and I figured what they was gonna do is probably assault me. I'm sure that that was the plan. I think they call it a date rape drug. Those was out, and then the town that I was in, it was a college town, and these guys they looked at like college men. They didn't look like they was freshmen or anything like that. They looked like they was about to graduate. The older college students that was trying to lure me out the door, and but yeah, they looked at very well dressed. I mean, didn't look like no hip hop and body rocking. I want to be a bad boy. No, they looked at like the good boys. That's what made it so messed up. These looked like the guys that would probably that's doing good in their class. That's gonna graduate, but they was trying to get me alone. Trying to get me alone. There was two of them, and I'm sure they would have assaulted me. They looked like the good guys. They didn't look like the bad boys. They looked like the guys that you thought you could trust, but they wasn't, and they looked it like they was about to graduate. College. They looked like seniors. So that was a sad day, to think that somebody was trying to set me up like that. And it ruined my whole 1999 party mode. And then being raped at the same time, that would have really messed it up. But thank goodness that that pill kicked in and made me just hold my head down at the table because I was not ready to go. And I was still trying to stay in there. But all I could do is lay my head on the table. And I know the people probably sitting there probably thought, whoa, she is really intoxicated. But I had just got in the club, and yeah, they tried to Mickey me. You know, yeah. I mean, I said all that to say this. You know, you got to be careful when you go to clubs, and you're supposed to watch your drink. During that time, the the date grape pill was out, and I never thought I would um be caught up like that. I would never thought that in a million years, but I was caught up, and they didn't get what they want, and they ruined my um New Year's Eve um outing, because that's what it was. It was New Year's Eve. They ruined that. But yeah, I'm just saying, when you go out, be careful, of your glass. When somebody want to buy you a glass of wine or buy you a drink, walk up to the bar with them and watch the bartender fix it and hand that drink to you. Don't do what I did and just stand there and dance and then let them go to the bar and bring the drink back to you. I mean, that's where I messed up. Cause they dropped something in the drink. Really did. But they ain't get away with nothing. Um, well, thank you for coming in. I'm gonna check out the comments. Um, we got a high. Will I sing Michael Jackson? Thank you so much. A high, another high. I would like and sub. Thank you. And I got a high, and I have to go by. And somebody cleared their throat. But yeah, those was the comments I got. And like I was telling y'all, I really need your hours. I need your watch time. I need 1,000 subs. The only people could help me is you. That's why I'm coming to you. You're the only one can help me. I'm not trying to be big time, nothing, but, if it did come, I wouldn't run from it. I need people that's backing me, a like, a sub, a comment, all that's free, and, I don't put so much time into this channel. I just feel like I have to sell myself a little bit more, because I was just sitting back, just waiting for the subs to come through. But it don't work like that. If you're not working and talking to the audience, they're not going to respond. They're not going to give you a like. They're not going to give you that sub. They want you to engage them. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to engage everybody and trying to get some support. All I need, once again, is a like, a sub, and a comment. And I appreciate everybody that came through and just a peek in, checking me out. That's cool. I hope that story I told you is just a precautionary one, just to be careful out there. Everybody needs to be careful, even the Democrats and the Republicans. Everybody need to be careful out there. We're living in some strange times. A lot of things is happening haven't been revealed yet. A lot of things that's going to happen that's going to absolutely set this world on its ear. So everybody, just prepare yourself and try to support each other, because it's very easy to tear down something, but you got to build this. We got to build this nation up. It got to become better. And the only way that's going to happen is, each other finding patience with each other. Just be patient and don't be so quick to judge, or don't be so quick to turn away from friendship. I mean, I know it's hard to trust people, a lot of the times, but, just don't give them everything. Ain't nothing wrong with giving a little bit of time in a safe spot and to see what they're about. And that's what I'm doing with this. I'm giving the public, I'm giving um, everyone that come through here just some time, just a little time to get to know me, and hopefully you can give me a little of your time, and then we can get together and we can chat and talk, and everything will be just fine, and it'll be safe. When I say this is no safe, it's not safe here, I mean that I want everybody to be able to express themselves and talk about whatever they want to talk about without anybody getting so upset. I understand having having feelings about certain things that's being said, but you can feel that, but move on. Don't let it just linger. Don't be pissed off so long till you cannot keep engaging in this chat. You know, just you know, be a little be a little flexible. Be flexible. I don't want nobody coming in here getting destroyed simply because someone made a insensitive comment. I mean, that's the opportunity. That would be an opportunity to try to get the person to understand where you're coming from and why it offend you. This is, a chat like this is a perfect opportunity. And don't be so quick to call people dumb or stupid or ignorant. You gotta listen to what they gotta say first. They may can't word it the way you like, but you gotta listen closely. Maybe you'll understand what they're getting at. Well, I didn't want to stay up here too long because for some odd reason it's like I keep getting these up and coming videos. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm gonna have to look at it. It feels like my lives are starting to be a race. But everybody and anybody, whoever came through here, thank you so much. Thank you for your live. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your comment. And thank you for your like. I appreciate it. This is Yesme TV. I am Stranger Babe by Stranger.